Well, I think it's been about a week since I uploaded a video, but I'm not absolutely sure. So, hello. I'll tell you what's been happening. We've had a heat wave. Went up to, I don't know, 44, 45, something like that. We're now down to about 34. So, that's gone. Thank goodness. And couldn't do it much at all. Went outside for an hour or two in the morning and that was it. After that, couldn't do anything. Was certainly nothing to make a video of, so you didn't get one and I didn't make one. It's really dried the trees out. You might be able to see. It looks like autumn in some places. It's a bit windy. I hope you're not going to get too thin. Can you see the yellow leaves? Can on this one. Yeah, I'm sure you can see that if it's focusing. You're on a different camera because the other camera's got a battery low. I know how he feels. Right, this one doesn't have a microphone. It's not such a good mic. What's been happening? Well, we're out of that. Let me think. Everything's drier. The fires, I don't know if you saw any in a place called Avila, A-V-I-L-A in Spain. And they're sort of that way. You can see there's a mountain and it's over there, the other side of the mountain. So it's not very far away. Well, there's that one, and then I think there's another mountain, and then there's the fire. So something like that. That's how close we were. So it really does matter that you do take precautions. No throwing fires out of cars. So what to say? Well, my daughter's coming in a week. So things, well, you just saw my washing. So when she comes, I don't know what, I suppose I'll have to do all the entertaining stuff. But yeah, I've been working hard, putting wood preservative or creosote. Well, it wasn't creosote, I don't know what it was called, but something. Hello, my neighbour has been cutting wood in amongst his trees, I think. It looks a bit like there's less to me anyway. The wasps kind of disappeared. I don't know why. They were here during the heat wave and now they've just gone. I see one from time to time, but that's all. We didn't have as many as last year, but we did have a lot. Dogs are still up there in the field. Yeah, alright, sort of ignore them. And they come down, bark to say hello, and then I think they cool down a bit. I think they're a bit used to us. But now the dog, my sister-in-law's dog that we were looking after, he's gone. She's gone. No, it's a donkey. I thought I could say horse. They have two donkeys up there. They use them. They'll help to keep the grass down, and they also make a lot of noise if something comes out of the bushes, you know. There are actually, you can get wolves, but not here, but like up the mountains or something, but not that far away from where they are. Yeah, let me show you. I was painting something. I'll go and show you what that's about, but it might get a bit windy up there. Let's see. Still on my way. Look at that. You can see the bamboos. They do it anyway, but the last few days they've all started falling over. Well, a few, one or two. They've started falling over. I swear it's the heat. You know, they can't keep up. They can't manage to supply the top bit with enough water, so it just starts to lean over. I cut them off and we put them in a pile somewhere and try and think of a use for them. Oh, look at this gap. It's a bit like a hole. Anyway, up to the gate. Still on my way there. We're nearly there though. The fields. You see those two like what are they called? Like greenhouses. These things. They're about pile of hay. I gotta move that up the top. Okay, never mind. That's not what my wife gathered up this morning. So the field is done. I cut down to here. This is the bit from here to the top is what needs a bit of TLC. So that's what I'm doing, just cutting grass so far. We'll pile it up, take it up to the worst bit, which is at the top. When it starts raining again, which could be October, late September, I don't know. Anyway, we'll spread it out on the floor, chop it up small, and that's that. Oh yeah, the horse. Sorry, the horse is over there. He's spending more time up here now that we've cut the grass. He seems to like that, which is great because he's gonna shit everywhere. Fantastic. Anyway, here's the next bit. Snake skin. It's actually about a month old now. Something like that. And look how big it is. Right, there's my foot. That's got to be, well, I don't want to say a metre, but yeah, could be. Could be a metre. Something like that. Yeah, so, right, anyway, up to the gate. Right, well, we're at the top of the hill, so this is where it gets a bit windier. Hope it's not too windy. There's nothing I can do about it if there is. It's not always windy, but often windy up here, and there's nothing I can do. So you're going to have to suffer. Look at that. That's a reason to be here, isn't it, eh? Look at that view. I have breakfast in the morning, looking out the window, and that's what I see right in front of me. It's amazing, isn't it? Okay, so painted the gate. Really needed it. The one on the left. It was a wonderful shade of rust. Talking of rust, look at this tree. This is oak here. We've got quite a few oak trees around and about. Is that a prickly pear? They got fruit on them. You can eat them. I don't know what they are. I think it's prickly pear. We've got loads of little oak trees here anyway, and we don't need them all. There's one over there seems to be staying alive. That little one, just right at the blue. That one. Might keep that one. Trouble is, we have one right here, look. And somebody broke branches off it. I don't know why. I mean, it's alright, it's not dead. But they broke, I don't know if you can see it, they just broke them off. I don't understand. I don't believe the wind would do that. In fact, there was one, there's a place over here, look, here, I don't know where it's going to focus, but it's actually been cut there, I'm sure it has. It's like somebody's come over, and is that weird? Well, the neighbours are so good, it's just strange. So anyway, we got all these baby ones, I got to pull them all up. They'll die, you can't have that many oak trees together in one place. They'll just die. I think this one can stay. I mean, they're years old. This one's years old. It's not gonna get massive up here. Although there's one behind it. Look, a dead one. Maybe that was an oak tree. Anyway, moving on. The gate. I painted it. If you look at the bottom, it's completely rusted through. Falling a bit. I know it's spots all over the paint. Looks like drops. Doesn't matter. It's just I didn't paint it to make it look nice. I painted it because it was falling to pieces. Rusted. I missed a bit. Who cares? That's the worst bit there. But there's holes, rust and stuff all the way along the bottom. So I'm going to put a bit of wood that goes from the corner there, past that worst bit, and a bit further on, and up because that joint is gone completely, it's completely busted. So I will put what do they call it? A metal plate, you know, like an L-shaped metal plate between two pieces of wood to make a L shape. And then try and put it across the corner. Those pieces of wood you saw down the bottom, that's what they're for. And I might put another piece of wood on the other side. I can't put an L shape going up the other side of the gate because of the way the cross pieces are made. God, I really need to get some more paint on that. See, the thing is, when it's sunny, which is always is here, I can see fine on the other side. Looking at this side, it was in the shade this morning, so couldn't really couldn't see it very well. But so, bearing that in mind, it ain't that bad. It'll do. Or not. Anyway, I've run out of paintbrushes. Or have I got one? No, I've got one. Anyway, so there, yes. There's no hinge on this one. It's got a hinge down there. It's completely broken off. It's got a hinge up here, but it's got no pin in it. It's just a bit of wire goes down through, which is fine. It works. I could put a pin in there, but I don't want to because it works. The original plan was, I thought, replace it a couple of years ago when we started to come here more, but money, it's everything. I mean, this place you could spend 50,000 and you still wouldn't be finished. Yeah, hole in the fence is holding up. No dogs been in. I'm going to lock it. That's what I've come up here for. Oh, traffic. Hang on. Let's have a look. Who's that? Is it the vandal? It could be the guy who broke off my tree. Is that an acorn? Nah, I couldn't pick at it. Oh, look, bloody hell. Whoa. A double. That's cool. Okay, anyway. Well, you know. It's exciting as it gets. I'm going to head back. There's not a lot for me to video or share with you at the moment. All I'm doing is stuff like paint the gate. That's it. I can't really make a video about that because it doesn't be really short anyway. I've got a week here, then my daughter's here for 2 weeks, so 3 weeks. Then life is back to normal. Probably. I don't know, but maybe. We'll see. But so that's when I get back to streaming. 3 weeks yet. So, wow, that view. I will never in my life get tired of that view. I mean, even the farm buildings don't you can't do anything to spoil that view. And the farm buildings look all right, really. I don't know what they look like to you, but to me they're fine. Did you notice, by the way, look, that is the first rubbish collection that's come from here in about probably about 8 years, something like that. Let me think, we've had it 3 or 4 years. Before that, I think it was about empty for about 5 or 6 years. So let's even say 10 years. So if they tell us we've put out too much, I'm going to get really angry. One of those bags is open. Shit, I'm going to fix that. I'll see you soonish. Bye.